Good morning. Things are slow going at the house. Um, Hopefully things will start snowballing soon, but things are going slowly. There isn't much progress to report. So I thought it might be fun if I show you some interior renderings of our house, just to give us an idea of the style we're going for and how things will fit in our space, our new space. Our contractor has a designer on staff that they use to make these renderings for us. It's not comprehensive of all the finishes we picked out, but it will give you an idea of the style we're going for. So we're going to start with the kitchen. This is a rendering of our kitchen. And let's see if I scroll down here so you can see the overview, the overhead view. This is basically the how big our kitchen will be. We have a dishwasher here, our sink. This is our stove top. We have our oven right here and our refrigerator here. We have a small island here. It's about 5 feet wide. And this door here goes into our pantry. So go back here. We originally wanted all of our cabinets to be this blue-green color, but to get that color, we would have to custom make our cabinets, and I believe that's like 3 times more expensive than just buying ready to assemble cabinets, and they call that RTA. So the RTA cabinet colors, the RTA cabinets don't have many colors available. So we decided to just go with the high gloss white finish for our cabinet fronts. And you'll see it here. It's the white here on the island as well. But we are wrapping it with wood so that we can paint it the color we had wanted to give it that little pop of color, because we didn't want a all white kitchen, but unfortunately that's the best color option for us is this white. Perhaps sometime down the line, after we get over how much this whole renovation cost us, I might decide to go with custom cabinet fronts and use the color we want, or we just might live with this for a while and decide that, you know what, we're perfectly happy with these white cabinets and just stick with it. Our countertop is a white quartz. It is right here. Nope, right here, this one. So it's hard to see, but it has light veining through it, and there are hints of, I believe, yellow in the vining. This is also a matte countertop, and I want it matte because I think it won't show like water spots and dirt as much as a matte finish, or as much as a glossy or shiny finish would show. Also, these renderings doesn't show our finishes, but these cabinets will all have these poles on it. I might decide to change out these poles, but this is what we have chosen right now. And the flooring will be this warm brown tone. It is water resistant, so we can use this in the kitchen and the bathroom. We will be using the same flooring throughout the entire house. We do like the flow of a single type of floor. We don't like switching from like wood floors to tile floors. So we're just going to go with this one throughout the entire house. I know people don't do this where the oven is not underneath the stove top, but this makes sense to me. If I'm cooking in front of the stove and I have something in the oven, I wouldn't want to be standing in front of the oven cooking on the stove. Um, Also, if someone else is cooking in front of the stove and I need to get something out of the oven, that person wouldn't be in my way and I'll be able to get into the oven without making them move. And if you take a look at this up here, these are floating shelves. We are doing a stained wood like this, not this color, more maybe walnut or hazelnut finish. We haven't um, picked out our finish yet, the stain finish. Um, and if you look at the window here, we originally had the window come down to, well, sit a little higher, but we decided we want the window to come all the way down to the countertop, so the countertop can actually run all the way into the window sill and meet up with the window. So it's kind of, it's hard to explain, so you'll have to see it when it's done. So this is our kitchen. It's pretty small. It's not that big. Let's see. Let's go look at the. Okay. Nope. Nope. Let's look at the bathroom. Okay, this is the bathroom our boys will be using. So we do two separate vanities for them, because they're not so good at sharing, and I think it'll be nice for them to have their own personal space, and they can put what they want underneath their own cabinets, and they're responsible for keeping their sink clean. And then we have a separate water closet for the toilet, and this will be a pocket door. And then we have a standing shower. We don't have a tub here in the boys' bathroom. And this is a medicine cabinet. They're both medicine cabinets, so they can put their toothpaste and toothbrush in there. Let's see. And here are the finishes for the boys' bathroom. We're going with the Brizo. I like the clean lines. Honestly, this is not exactly what I wanted, but for $200, this is the best we can get. I think if we want to spend, I don't know. I really like the one from the faucets from, I believe, West Elm, but those faucets, I can't remember. It's like a couple $100 more. And these are the finishes we picked for the kids' shower. We did a handheld shower for them and not a fixed shower head because they're growing. So we want to be able to slide this up and down as they grow taller. And this is very interesting. Our designer, the designer and sales rep at Ferguson picked this out for us. I'm not sure how it worked. This is the shower pan for the water to drain. So it sits on the shower floor, but you don't see a drain in the middle because I guess the water drains off the side. I don't know how it works, but it's such a clean look. I'm so excited to see how it looks once the tile is in. This is the vanity that we picked out for the boys, but I actually painted it blue. So it's kind of like it's a little bit darker than a regular blue, but it's not as dark as a navy blue. I wanted I wanted to get a color um, vanity for the boys, and I was looking for blue because that's Anders' favorite color, but I couldn't find anything that would fit the space correctly with the counter and sink all in one and the style we wanted. So I just picked out a style I liked, and then I went through the process of just painting it. Here are the other finishes we picked. We will be tiling the back of the vanity wall. We'll be having this tiled all the way from floor to ceiling. So this is the subway tile that we picked out for the shower. It's matte. And the tile for behind the vanity will be a little smaller. I believe it's a 2x8. Okay, so that's the boys' bathroom, and this is also the guest bathroom. So it's the bathroom in the hall. Okay, next one, the master bathroom. So this is the master bathroom. So we do have a tub in here. Let me see if she did a layout for us. No. Okay. So try to visualize. Um, the door into the bathroom is right here off of the side of the vanity. So you walk into the bathroom, like right in front, you'll see the tub. And then here is our double vanity off to the left of the door. I had originally ordered medicine cabinets for us as well, but I decided I wanted a bigger mirror, and they don't have medicine cabinets with really big mirrors. So I returned the medicine cabinet and just got these mirrors. And I wanted to bring in more of the black finish in here. I didn't want everything to be gold. I think that's too much gold. And we have the same finish as the boys' bathroom in terms of the sink faucet. For our shower, so this is the tub, and then off to the right side of the tub is the water closet and pocket doors. And then right next to the water closet is the shower. And in our shower, we are doing it a little bit different because we are putting in a rain shower head overhead. And then we are also having a wall mounted hand shower. And this will be mounted at the standard height of what a shower head would go. And we wanted a handheld shower instead of a wall mounted shower head because I want to be able to take this off the hook and rinse down the shower wall, and that just makes things a lot more convenient. But I didn't want a separate shower head and a hand shower because that's just extravagant. Really don't need both. This is the bathtub I chose, and this will be the tub faucet. And this matches basically the same. It's from the same collection as the sink faucet here. It's the same style. Okay, so that is the master bathroom. Let's see. Oh, yeah, so this is the vanity that we got. It is the double vanity from Les Elm. They basically only have this style, so it's either a double vanity or a single. Okay, so laundry room. So this is just our existing washer and dryer that will be moving into the house. Um, we're not doing the countertop and the cabinets, even though it's shown here, because I want to build that out myself. But what's interesting about this picture is that we did a long window here. so that we can look out into the deck. So the laundry room is right next to the deck. That will eventually build. Um, that's still, we still haven't decided on when we'll be building that. So this laundry room is actually a tight squeeze. Um, this is basically just enough room to swing open these doors on the washer and dryer. But yeah, it's it's big enough. Okay, now living room. So this is our living room. So here's the multi-slider, and then we have a French door here with a side light that actually opens, which we like because it has a screen on here. We can leave it open to let air in. And then we have these long windows on either side of this fireplace. So this gives you a good idea of what the size of these doors are in relationship to the ceiling. We won't be doing these panel ceilings anymore because it's too much brown without the white wood beams to break it up. And we're not doing the white beams because they'll bring it down too close to the top of the door here. Let's see what else. So this is what the other side of the fireplace looks like. It's just another window on the other side. Currently we have existing windows here, but we'll be covering it up with curtains, and this will be our TV wall. Okay, so here's the finishes for the living room. We're going to have them drywall the fireplace, and then I'm just going to go in and do a full concrete finish on it. These are not, so this this information here for the doors, we're actually not buying these doors, but this is the look that we want. So we'll be buying solid Doug fir doors for all of our interior doors, both the solid panel and this glass panel doors. It's gonna be solid wood, and then I will be staining it myself once it's installed. We are not replacing our front door at the moment. We will be doing that in phase 2 when we move the location of the door. So we didn't want to install the doors and have to move it later. We don't want to have to install a new door and then have to move it later, and it won't be swinging in the right direction either. So just don't want to go through that trouble. This is the hardware that I purchased for all of our doors, all of our interior doors. I think that's it. Here's the ceiling fan that we had already purchased, and this is the exterior light. It's gonna look really interesting. And this might be the most exciting thing, and it's still in the I guess the design phase. This is what we originally wanted, but we have our irrigation valves here for our sprinklers, and I had originally thought of just putting a hatch here so that we can open it up to access the valves if we need to fix it or if there's a problem with it. But after talking to our gardener, we decided that it's best not to have the deck go over it, just because the pipes would be under these stairs and he wouldn't have an easy access to fix the pipes if there are any leaks here. So I'm thinking about having the deck stop like midway through this wall, past this wall. And then over here, I'll just do a full planter. So like I'll build up something like this, but I won't fill it with dirt because that's where the valves are. And then maybe I'll just put in a flat, so that if we need to get in here, I could just lift up the plant and we'll see. Still trying to figure that out. Um, I'm thinking of just having our contractor. So I think this is where we are. We're going to have our contractor build out the deck here, and then we'll build out these planters ourselves. And the railing will come later. We're not going to do railings yet and see how we feel about it. Maybe we'll still want it after living without it, or we just might be happy without it and just leave it off. So this is the view from the backyard. And this is our multi-slider. This is our kitchen window. And this is our laundry room window. So that gives you the orientation of the house. This is our French door off the side, and this is the view from the side of the house where our French door is. And this is an overhead view of our deck. So here's the kitchen, here's the living room, here's the deck, here's the planter. And this is the steps down from the side of the house. I wanted our steps to have this kind of floating look with the lights running underneath. We might do it, we might not do it. Just depends on how extensive the work will be to do something like this with composite decking materials versus concrete, and of course price will play a huge role in how we finish off this deck. We might not finish this deck before we move in. We might do some temporary stairs right out of the door. So just some steps here and steps here, just so that we can pass final inspection and move in, and then figure out how we're going to do this deck after we move in. So things are still in the design stage here. But this is the overview of our home. We'll see how it really turns out and how it compares to the rendering after we move in.